Them rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity on the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. This techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dodge. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti, so dollar bills can kiss my. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah.
Running 11,000 pounds per pellet per second. Main engines are working just as expected. The three fuel cells are generating power, and three auxiliary power units are all producing pressure. In short, all systems continuing.
The late adopter. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time. On the dollar, we do this show because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. And guys, I think today might be the most majestic day, or tomorrow, most majestic day in the history of Bitcoin. I think we're gonna pump, guys. I think I'm excited. I might be wrong, you know. I've been wrong before. I'm not gonna say haven't been wrong before, but guys, you know, I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen, and I like being right, so I'm saying it right now, because if I'm right, bragging rights. If I'm not right, if I'm wrong, nobody cares. How's everybody doing in the chat? Before we start, you know, looking what's yeah, let's see everybody in chat. Kunal first here. Kunal is first. Tin Baran, good morning. Crash Bob, Square Pants, tomorrow Jenks are busy with 4th of July celebration. It's pump, not pump. No, it's actually pump. It's actually pump. Crypto Fiend, morning, all morning. English Jonah, morning. Is there some kind of maybe, you know, French Jonah as well? I don't know. Long Mountain, when pump? Today's pump. 25 SUD. Hello, my friend. Hello, 25 SUD. OmniFlow. It's pump, pump, pamp, however you wanna say. It's gonna go boom. It's gonna go boom. Is this Doge Daddy stream? Yes, it's Doge Daddy stream today. No, it's definitely no pump time anytime soon. Gundar. You gotta believe a little bit. Sometimes you gotta believe. What a bad day of trade. I'm down 91 cents. That's bad, man. You gotta get those losses down to 50 cents at least. I don't understand some of you lot. How can you not understand that we are in the market that is going only down, up until the next halving? It's not going to get better, only worse. Gundars is a bear, guys. Gundars is a bear, and it's okay because he wants to buy cheap, but he's not gonna get to buy cheap, man. He's gonna FOMO in with the rest of the bears, because that's the only way they spread FUD. They think it's gonna go down, and then we go down, but they are like, no, it's gonna go more down. No, it's not gonna go more down. We already went down. We done. I'm in love with the meme. It makes me want to scream. Yeah, something like that. Morning all, morning Bobbly, how you doing? Snoodies in the chat. Thyroid Lags, dobro jutro, how you doing, man? No coffee yet. Groggy. Just cut out coffee. Like, I'm drinking coffee when I'm trying to get off the coffee. Or, you know, I don't know what to do in the morning, so I still make coffee, but, you know, I need to find something else to do in the morning beside coffee. And Yeah, Chi Goisman morning today. Yo, Badge Guitar, what's going down or up? Yeah, there is no pump that's going down. There is no pump that is going down. I want to believe, but I can see this anywhere. No. Gundar's permabear. Yeah, Gundar's permabear. So today I'm gonna talk about very exciting stuff. I'm gonna talk about how I bought the wrong book. Let me put up here. I bought the wrong book, guys. I bought the wrong. I'm gonna tell you why this book is the wrong book. I bought the wrong book. I'm gonna show you what I'm seeing on the charts on Bitcoin, and I'm gonna show you what I see in the charts on the Bitcoin and why I think we're gonna pump. That's very important. We're gonna talk about that. Another thing we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna tell you what to buy today. It's gonna be ENS. Ethereum name service. I'm gonna tell you why to buy that, and you see a lot of this, .eth stuff. I'm gonna explain what it is and why you need to have one right now before the names get taken, and why this is so big for the metaverse, NFT, and other stuff as well. So we're gonna talk about it. I think I had one more thing to talk about. Yeah, and also we're gonna talk about yesterday we had a trade up here on XRP that didn't go well, because you can see down here we longed our position right down here at the bottom. It went up a little bit with us, and then did this move towards downside where we exited the position down here. Where we exit position somewhere, I don't remember, down here somewhere. We exit position in a loss, I think down here at 31. We exited the position up here. And after that, of course, it went, straight up. It was good analysis, but bad. We zoomed in a little bit too much. So we're gonna talk about that. So those are the 3-4 things we're gonna talk about, and I'm very excited about that. So let's start. What are we gonna start first? First, we're gonna start talking about the book. The book, guys. So I actually want to buy the book, guys, and the book is called Technical Analysis of the Financial Markets. I was very excited. This is by John G. Murray. This is like the first book on tech analysis I buy. And the reason I bought the book was because I saw some kind of interview on YouTube with the guy, and he said he gave me a gold nugget, and I was like, if he can give me this gold nugget, he seems to understand this. He seems that he's been through this. So I'm gonna get the book and read the book. So I was very excited yesterday when I got the book in the mail, and the book should be actually 600 pages. Now this is only like 130 pages. I was like, WTF, what is this? And this is actually a study guide. It's a study guide for technical analysis. So this is a study guide for the actual book. This is not the book. This is just a study, guys. So if you open the book, it's all kind of multiple choice questionnaires and charts, and what kind of wedge is this? What kind of pattern is this? What does this mean? It's just a study book, And I was looking through this, and I was like, man, I can most of this stuff, but I can definitely learn something from the book. So I had to buy the new book, unfortunately. So guys, when buying the book, make sure it's the right book. And the other book looks exactly the same. The only difference is that the other book doesn't says study guide. So I didn't notice that. Oh man, so I bought the wrong book. I was very excited because I'm reading the the Intelligent Investor from Warren Buffett, and that book is so mind-blowing and boring because it was written in 1946, and it's so it has no it has some gold nuggets and interesting stories and stuff like that, but it's just so mind-blowing boring that I use the book to fall asleep. But this was I was actually excited about to actually read about it, but I bought the wrong book. What are you studying for? I'm not saying, I'm just trying to be better at technical analysis, so I'm always interested in learning. I'm not studying. I'm not studying to get any kind of course or anything like that. Like, I don't give a f about that. I just want to become better, I always look to become better, so it's all good. So there is that, of course, there is that. Yeah, so we can right now go into Bitcoin, then we're gonna talk about our previous trade, the XRP trade, and we're gonna talk about the ENS, why you need to get one, why you need to get, the name .eth, you've seen it all over the place, you need to get one of those babies right now. I'm gonna talk about it, so it's interesting video definitely right now. So let's go to Bitcoin over here and start talking about what's happening in Bitcoin. Let's start with the 4-hourly chart. Yesterday on the Twitter, yesterday, if you go to my Twitter yesterday, I actually posted everything to the moon, guys, everything to the moon. By the way, like this here, excited Bitcoin Daily. Everything to the moon I posted yesterday, 11 hours ago. And that's because this candle over here actually managed to break the 20 and 10 moving average up here. It managed to break 10 and 20 moving average. It looked very good. Let me remove the moving averages for a second up here. What you're gonna see here on the chart right now is that this line was technically broken up here. It was broken. We even held above it and then we went below. And right now what I think is gonna happen is that we are gonna go back above this, and you know, this is gonna be the breakout that we are waiting for. Now if you look at this on the daily time frame, we are technically not above the chart. We are actually still getting rejected towards downside. But what I'm gonna tell you right now is that this over here is gonna pump towards the upside very soon, guys. Very soon. This trend is gonna be broken, I think today, maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna explain why. And this starts looking very good. Now if you look at this on the 4-hour time frame, there is a very nice trend line down here somewhere up here. There is the trend line, there is the other trend line right now that we are sitting on support. So everybody's gonna think like, hey man, we're gonna dump down, this is, you know, this is over, this is done. Zoom a little bit out, guys. Zoom a little bit out. We are right now moving below the support down here, or you know, we have been holding this support. This support is at 18,964. If you look at a 4-hour time frame, we are just there on the support right now, and I think we're gonna bounce off of that support. Also this tops up here right now, very important support level. We had a nice pump up here right now, pulled back for a long time. I think we're gonna pump as well towards the upside. This Adam and Eve pattern, or the shoe pattern as I called it, actually ended up here. We broke that towards downside, we pumped back up, we got rejected. Right now we are holding up here. We tried to go up here, you know, and a lot of people think that we are gonna dump more to the downside. I don't think that's gonna happen, guys. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna go up. I think it's gonna be beautiful day today. I'm excited to trade again. We're gonna talk about the XRP trade. I'm excited to trade again because I think everything's gonna go up. So we're gonna find a nice trade, a long trade. We are not gonna watch the 5-minute charts and it's gonna explode to the moon, guys. It's gonna explode to the moon. It's gonna be beautiful. Today is gonna be very beautiful day. I can feel it. I am in the mood. You know, I did not sleep that well. I went to bed like 2 a.m. I woke up 6 a.m. So I slept like 4 hours. But I think, you know, as long as I don't push it, maybe even, you know, get some kind of, you know, 20-minute, you know, power nap or something like that, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. So I'm in the mood to trade, guys. Now, what I'm gonna show you up here right now, why I think this is gonna pump, guys. This is gonna pump. This is gonna insanely pump. Everybody knows what a morning doji star pattern is, right? Morning doji star pattern. Everybody knows what a morning doji star pattern is, and if you don't know, you should know. Morning doji star, it's when you have a big red candle up here, you get a doji on the bottom, and then you have this green candle that goes above the 50%. That's, you know, some kind of confirmation, you know, some kind of confirmation above for the pattern. So this pattern plays out after this happens. You can see up here as well, you know, big red candle with a doji on the bottom. This doji can be either red or green, really doesn't matter, and then it pops towards the upside. This is some kind of reversal pattern that actually happens on the chart at the bottom sometimes. Now what you're gonna see here is that we don't have actually that. We don't actually have that morning doji star. We had a you know, big red candle up here. We had a doji, but we did not have this green to pump towards the upside. But what I'm gonna show you up here is that these two dojis at the bottom is almost the same thing. I've seen this over and over again. When you have a big red candle or a big green candle and 2 dojis on top, also the reversal towards the downside, this is a very good indication of some kind of you know, accumulation phase, some kind of you know, indecision, but I would say accumulation phase just before we pump up. So right now they're scaring everybody with you know, move towards downside. We're gonna dump. No, this is accumulation phase over here. What's happening? And we're gonna pump. Now if this is daily chart, but if you look at a 2-day chart, what do we get then, guys? What do we get then? We get a bigger red candle with a doji on the bottom. Right now we are creating this wick on the downside. This wick on the downside is being created right now. This week on the downside is being created right now, and we are expecting the pump towards the upside, guys. We are expecting pump. We are not waiting for the pattern to play out. We are anticipating the pattern. So the big thing when it comes to trading, and I've started to realize lately, is that you cannot trade breakouts. You cannot trade when pattern is played out. You need to anticipate what's gonna happen. You need to anticipate the pattern is gonna play out. You need to see something happening. So for example, up here, everybody has been right now been talking about this Adam and Eve pattern on the 4-hourly time frame, right? This Adam and Eve pattern on the 4-hourly time frame. This and this is inverse Adam and Eve pattern, right? Goes something like this down here, and then it does this. I often call this a shoe pattern because I'm not waiting for this part over here. I'm looking at this move up here. This is some kind of shoe. Very nice, woman's stiletto shoe pattern up here. Very nice. This is what I call the shoe pattern. These shoe patterns are often very bullish. They often start breaking towards the upside. This looked very nice, break towards the upside. People will call this, maybe cup and handle pattern or something like that up here, right? This over here goes to cup and handle pattern. Right now it goes up here to the top, and then it doesn't break down, then it goes towards the upside. Now what we can say about cup and handle patterns and any kind of pattern, whether that be cup and handle pattern or Adam and Eve pattern or head and shoulders pattern or any kind of pattern, they can break to both sides, guys. They can break to both sides. They can get rejected or they can break it, right? They can get rejected, and this is gonna get rejected on the downside. That's what I'm saying. So when it comes to this Adam and Eve pattern, call whatever you want, we are not waiting for the pattern to be full and go towards the upside. What we are waiting for is just pattern to start being created. So we are waiting for this part over here. So we see the move up here, we see the rounding, we see the top. This is what we're waiting for. Then we are anticipating this move towards the downside, right? And the same thing happening is right now when you go to the daily time frame up here. Well, let's invert the chart over here for the daily time frame up here. We are still anticipating move towards the downside, especially on this daily. So we are not waiting for this last candle to be green candle and then start opening position up here. We are already after these two candles right now. We are anticipating what's gonna happen next, and what I think is gonna happen next is that we're gonna get move towards downside. I don't know how we're gonna talk about how far down we can actually go, but I'm expecting a big move right up here towards the upside. I'm expecting this to be some kind of morning doji star pattern eventually, and that's why I'm so bullish today, guys. I'm very bullish today, and I'm expecting some kind of very nice pump today or tomorrow, because this is a 2-day chart. So it can, I think I'm expecting today, but it can come tomorrow as well, because see here we have been having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 red days in a row with a small doji, green doji up here, and right now continuing toward the downside, but we are already some kind of bottom, and I'm expecting a pump. And let's go up here to the 4-hourly time frame. What you're gonna see here, we have a little bit bigger triangle up here being created, something like this. No, it was up here, give or take. There we go. This is the triangle. So we broke actually out of the triangle above the 10-20 moving average, failed up here. Right now going back down again. This on the 4-hourly time frame, so it's pretty decent size. It's not 5 minutes. It's not a 5 minutes candle or something like that. We did. Maybe this line should be up here now that I'm seeing it. Let me just try this up here. Maybe something like this. Yeah, give or take. It's in ballpark area. Maybe something like this. Give or take. Maybe down here. Maybe up here. Let's try down here. I haven't seen that. Yeah, give or take. It's in ballpark area. There's some kind of triangle up here. This triangle is very poor. So we're gonna what we're gonna do? We're gonna try to get this on the bottom as much as we can. And not only that, on the 4-hourly time frame as well, we have a big green candle up here with right now this doji being created. Still 30 minutes left on this doji up here. So if you get a very nice doji up here, that's going to be very bullish, very bullish. So I'm looking actually for the move outside of this triangle up here towards the upside. This move, just this move up here, give or take, something like this up here on the breakout, should go to the resistance up here at 20.1, 20.2, give or take. If you look this on daily, this can go all the way up to the target of 10-20 moving average up here. And if you look at this on 2-day time frame, very nice candle towards the upside, all the way up here towards 10 moving average. So the target is all the way up here. Right now that should be something like target should be something like 6.2% towards the upside. Insane pump on Bitcoin. Just imagine if Bitcoin does 6.2% and everything else, how everything else is gonna react, guys. So I'm very excited. I think it's gonna pump big time. I might be wrong, of course, like everybody else. I might be wrong, and there is that. But I'm right now I'm very bullish. So we gotta see how this 4-hourly triangle plays out eventually, and yeah, I think that there is more bullishness than bearishness. I think there is more. You can see here we didn't have any kind of breakout up here. We just moved back in. We are still losing the volume, which is very nice. That means consolidation is still going on over here. So this consolidation over here is telling me that here right now the institutions are buying, and they are buying big time on this consolidation down here on the downside, because you gotta understand this big scale happen when institutions buy on the low volume or something like that. You know, they just start buying, but you know they bought too much, so right now it's coming back to these levels down here. So the thing I'm seeing right over here right now, and I don't want to be wrong, you know, again, is that down here there is a lot of buying being done, and what I think might happen is also that we might have a wick towards downside to, you know, stop, get these people out of the stop losses, and then, you know, pump big time towards us. So up, down, and up again. That might also be a possibility, but it can also be just like, you know, big you know, a big bounce off of the support and right back up again, because this is a little bit different. So I have to analyze that a little bit more. You know, I'm not very experienced when it comes to, you know, to this, you know, how institutional traders are actually playing the market. So I'm trying to learn, and I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos from institutional traders and managers and institutional, you know, desks. How are they trading? How they are getting out of the, you know, people out to stop loss. I'm trying to figure out what are they doing, what are they looking at, you know, just become a overall better trader. So we're gonna see that. Anyways, guys, I'm very excited about this. Bitcoin does look very, very nice. Now over to the XRP trade yesterday, which you have to mention that yesterday's trade, this is a 5-minute time frame. Let me just explain to you what happened yesterday. Yesterday was we did a long position on XRP right over here, because we saw this 5-minute time frame. There was a very nice triangle up here on the 5-minute time frame. We bought the bottom down here. It went our way to the resistance, pulled back to the support, bounced out. We were expecting up here some kind of consolidation and then move towards the upside. It failed. It went back inside the triangle and went outside of the triangle on the other side. Our long position was up here. We exited the trade up here. We exited with 2.8% loss, unfortunately. Then it went a little bit down, then a little bit up, and then big move towards the downside. And after that, you know, it just exploded. It just exploded towards the upside like a madman over here. So I was thinking, you know, what did we do wrong yesterday? Why couldn't we, you know, buy this dip on the downside? What didn't we see? And from what I can get, like if we had to watch a little bit bigger time frames, because this 5-minute time frames, and we are trading 5-minute time frames, if we had to watch like something like 30 minutes time frames, this wouldn't have happened. Let's go over here. This wouldn't have happened, because if we had watched a 30 minutes time frame, we would have seen that, you know, this is you know, try to move up, you know, getting reject with the, you know, there would be other patterns to look at, especially if you zoom out even more. Like over here, you already see that this is red. It's, you know, it's just kind of getting rejected, you know, for this is, you know, 30 minutes, 1 hour, you know, 1.5 hour, 2 hours. It just keeps on getting rejected towards the downside. Over here, we will also see the bullish engulfing candle being made here, just below then the second candle managed to get above the 10 moving average and just start pumping after that, like big time towards the upside. Now I think, you know, we need to find patterns on the 4-hourly time frame or something like that, because if we had seen if we had looked at something like 4-hourly pattern up here instead of you know, something less than that, we maybe seen that the bottom up here and these wicks on the downside. So you know, maybe, just maybe, we would have, you know, noticed that there is, you know, probability to you know, get some nice entries up here, right? Get some nice entries up here. So if you look right now on 30 minutes time frame, you can see that, you know, our, you know, even if you go towards downside, this candle never closed. It did close, but you know, it came right back up again on the next candle, right back up again after that, right? So I think bigger time frames is the you know, is the answer to all our prayers. And you know, we need to stop looking at, I think, trading these 5-minute time frames and, you know, 50-minute time frame, because it's way too easy to move the price a little bit up, a little bit down. So it gotta be these big time frames. Now on Bitcoin, what's happening right now is big time frame. Is this is a 4-hourly triangle? It's a huge triangle. It's very nice. It's right now the bottom down here. It can move down a little bit as well as before, you know. So we're gonna see how much down we get. There's only 25 minutes left on this candle up here, so we're gonna end the stream very shortly, and there's that. But there is one more thing I want to talk about. So and when it comes to trading, guys, always look back on what you did on the trade. How could you have done better? Always analyze your previous trade. If you do like, you know, 3-4 trades a day or something like that, you don't get the same kind of feel. I mean, it might be good to get experience when trading, you know, to do a lot of trades, but you have to analyze every single trade after it actually happens, and, you know, see what was the good stuff, what was the best, where you went wrong, what could have gone better, what could you have done better, because that's the only way to learn, guys. Every professional football player, every professional basketball player, CSGO player, League of Legends player, any kind of player, any kind of any good businessman, the one thing they have in common is after every kind of play, after every kind of business, after everything, they go back and they look at the game that they played and what happened. They analyze that, at least talk a little bit about it, like what did we do, what can we do better next time, like what do we have stopped doing, you know, and stuff like that. You gotta analyze your trades, guys. You gotta analyze your trades. That said, we gotta talk about one more thing, guys. One more thing I think it's very important. If right now, if you go to Twitter and go to, for example, Vitalik, and you'll see that he has this Vitalik.ETH ending at the back. So I'm not a little unaware of how many of you guys know what this ETH is. So I'm gonna explain to you a little bit, because I just bought, you know, the late adopter.ETH. I just bought that, and if you go, for example, to Etherscan, I'm gonna explain to you a little bit. So what is ETH? What is this ETH? And this is something called ENS. This stands for Ethereum Naming Service, and it's the same thing as DNS. And if you don't know what a DNS is, you know, some kind of webpage.com, some kind of webpage UK, some kind of webpage PL for Poland, right? It's a domain name. It's, you know, what you have after www. So why do we have, if you go to Google, right, google.com, so if you type in google.com, what happens over here is that there is a DNS server somewhere in the world where this browser goes and sends, okay, google.com, what is this? So what it does is it transforms this address, you know, for a computer into an IP, and everybody know what IP is. IP like 123.025.228 this IP, every computer, every device has an IP connected. So that's how we can communicate in the internet, because every device is only one IP. But you know, going to some kind of, you know, you want to read the, CNN.com, you know, and it would be really hard to write like, okay, go to, go to, HTTP, 111.201.231.23.11, this is CNN.com or something like that, right? It's really hard to, for people to remember. It's a lot easier to, CNN.com. That's it. Done, right? This is a lot easier thing to do, right? And this is for domain names. Now, what is ENS? ENS stands for Ethereum Name Service. So we gotta everybody knows that we gotta wallets. We got wallets that are, unpronounceable. You cannot pronounce, it hurts when IP. It hurts, wallets have this long set of, numbers, and it can actually become even bigger in future. Who knows, right? The wallets have this long set, and like nobody gonna remember that. Like if you tell your friend, hey, can we send me some money? And he's like, yeah, what's your wallet? And you're like 0xDF2499E 387, and he's like, wait, can you say that? Did I miss one letter? You know, it's a lot easier to do something like, you know, what's your address? The late adopter.it, the late adopter.it, and he can send you money to the address. You cannot send money to, you know, CNN.com, but you can send money to the this ETH address. So if you go here, for example, right now on Etherscan, you go to Etherscan, and you want to search some kind of wallet. You want to search Vitalik. Sorry, you want to search some kind of wallet. So you type 0x, you know, 273DFA9922, whatever, right? You want to say, you gotta write the wallet name, but you can also write like Vitalik.it. Vitalik.it, searching. And it finds the address. You don't have to write the address. It finds the address, you know, immediately. The late adopter.it, you know, it finds the address. So I can give you right now, hey man, you want to donate, send to the late adopter.it, and you get that, right? So if you look at my address up here, you'll see I got 10K up here. I got some kind of Rubik up here. That's you know, the bag, and all the shitcoins I bought through my life, you know. All the other shitcoins I bought through my life. Yeah. But the thing is that the ETH address is gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge when it comes to metaverse, NFTs, and everything like that, right? You wanna trade NFTs, you wanna send somebody NFTs, you wanna have an address, right? You need the address. Imagine if we sent email with our numbers instead of, you know, your name at gmail.com. You know, imagine how hard. Imagine if we went to the, you know, websites and started writing, you know, numbers instead of names, like google.com. Instead of that, you're writing IPs, you know, and stuff like that, and you got a list of IPs. I'm gonna send to that IP. You don't know which IP is which, you know, 123 123, and then there's 123 124, and if you miss one letter, you know, you definitely, you know, off the hook, right? But there is so much more that can be done with this. You know, it's not just Ethereum address. .eth, this ENS service, is not just the ETH address. You can have BNB, you can have Bitcoin address, you can have everything connected to the name. So somebody wants to send you Bitcoin, not Bitcoin actually, but on Ethereum, BNB, Tron, all of these ERC20 tokens and stuff like that, because this Ethereum name service, they can send you to this address. It's so easy. You just add everything on it. You can also add your avatar, your name. There is a lot more information you can add to this address. So imagine right now, you know, next big thing is the metaverse NFTs. You want to log into some kind of metaverse, and instead of making your account and this and that, that's, you know, the Web3 what's right now being built, right? We are gathering everything about, you know, a certain person into one account. That's a Web3. You're gonna be, you know, all of these metaverses and stuff like that. You want to log in with one name. And, you know, immediately they will know your avatar, your name, this, that, whatever information you allow them to get, or whatever information you put there. They also immediately knows what kind of wallet you're gonna. So if you go into some kind of, you know, game games, meaning, you know, game finance games, meaning, you know, play to earn games that are coming big time right now, and you want them, you know, to send you some money, you use that address. And they just send money. Instead of typing, you know, this is my address, this is my name, this is my avatar, you know, you can just put everything into that name, and you get that. This is a big thing, and I did not understand this until yesterday, because yesterday, guys, there's this guy called you know, Crypto Labs. It's not this guy, and I watched this guy. It's a Norwegian guy. It's a Norwegian, so if you are Norwegian, follow this guy. Actually, 4 days ago, he actually talked about this, but I watched his stream yesterday, so I was like, hey man, what's this, and why is this so important? So he has a really nice way to say it. This is also the guy who actually shilled ApeCoin before it was launched big time, and exploded towards upside, and ApeCoin is gonna be huge, right? So this guy is fantastic. He always knows this kind of stuff, you know, and right now it's not just Vitalik.it, you know, there's a lot of other people buying these names right now. So the reason I'm saying that you gotta get a name right now, the reason I'm saying you gotta get a name right now, where is the ENS service? The reason I'm saying you gotta buy the name, because right now if you go, for example, what did I press up here? Right now, if I go, for example, on the Vitalik, right, Vitalik search, you'll see up here that names Vitalik ETH is expires 2032. it's unavailable, right? So names are getting bought up, just like domain names, .com names that are getting bought up, right? All of the .com names are getting bought up, all of the .no Norwegian names are getting bought up, and EAT names are getting bought up. So you cannot go like, you know, Alex whatever, right? I mean, this is already bought up probably. Alex.eat, you know, expires 2024, is already unavailable. But maybe some of your names will be available, right? Will be available. It's the same thing when you're playing a popular game, right? If you're first, you can get a nice name like you know, oh my god, Robert. I don't know, Robert, right? In the start you can get really nice names, right? But afterwards it's like Robert 01, no, Zoro 02, no, Robert 003, Robert 07, okay, Robert 0082657 Okay, let's see if that's available. Woo! Available, right? So that's why I'm saying you gotta get a name. And this costs money. If you see available, you can press on that. Why is this popping up right now? And you can see here right now it costs 0.05 for 1 year plus gas fees. It costs you like $12 for 1 year, but you can choose how many years you want. So if, you know, for 10 years it costs you like something like 57 bucks, you know, to get the name, It's very important. So if you're gonna be in any kind of metaverse or NFTs, or you're gonna be any kind of space, if you're gonna do crypto, you know, with a MetaMask or Ledger or something like that, you're gonna send money here and there. You know, you want other people to send you the money, you should have some kind of name. It's like an email. It's like an email and web page in one. You know, understand? It's the big thing. It's a very big thing. So, you know, get the name. Doesn't matter what kind of name. Make a new wallet, clean name, whatever. I used my old, you know, wallet because I want everything to be there. That's nice. Sadiga book. Yeah. So I think this is gonna be big. I've seen a lot of other people, and you're gonna see a lot of other you know, names on Twitter. I've seen a lot of other people, you know, .eat stuff having you know, this .eat names, .eat, guy.eat. See, even CoinBureau has this guy.eat ending, right? And there's a lot of people. Right now, definitely getting these names. And this has been going, you know, this Ethereum name service has been going from 2017 or 18 or something like that. You can definitely find names that have been picked up in 2017 or something like that. But right now it is getting a lot more popular because of this, all of this NFT metaverse, you know, Web3 development that's happening, right? So it is very important to get a name. And right now, I mean, you don't have to get a name, right? You can wait, I don't know, you can wait a year or two in time and then get the name, because it's not very important. It's very easy to get the name, and, you know, the gas fees will be a lot cheaper, so you will be able to get the name cheaper. But the longer you wait, the less time you have to get a good name. That's what I'm saying. The less time you have to, to get a good name. So right now, I mean, although it is, you know, exploding a little bit during the bull market, when the metaverse and NFTs and the Web3 and these pay to earn games become really big, and everybody starts sending everybody money and stuff like that, this Ethereum name service .eat names are gonna explode. And imagine when the retail and the mainstream starts getting the names, your name is gonna be Alex 0.038705. You know, that's gonna be your name. Do you want that kind of name? I don't think so. You know, I get it. Move on. No, there is no moving on. We have been through everything. We have been through Bitcoin, the XRP. You know, we have talked about it. This is the last thing to talk about. I mean, the show is pretty much done. So what is gonna happen right now is that we're gonna end the show. And I'm gonna relax a little bit. I'm gonna get ready, and we're gonna have a live stream for trading, because we're gonna find a nice trade to trade. I think this is gonna pump. Right now there is you know, 12 minutes left on the 4-hourly time frame, and then the next 4 hours it just might be the day. Today is Monday, so you know, it's not, you know, weekend, something like that, so it might start. So where do you go to get a .eat? You just write there is to get the .eat, you go to ns.domains, ENS domains, and you go here, and then you go to the app and just connect your wallet to that and buy it. It's very easy. It's like Vanity Lunch Split. Yeah, something like that. Why does this thing, welcome to new what the What the WTF is this, man? Brave wallet. I don't need Brave wallet, man. Okay, let's see. So where you get? It's like unit less. Dude, okay, I gotta move on. Okay. Richard says metaverse worst. Richard, I think he's gonna. You know, when it comes to metaverse, I think it's way too early. I think it's like the VR in the 80s or something like that, right? There's a lot of problems with metaverse, but you have to understand that, you know, people like flashy stuff. And it really doesn't matter when there is bull market and the price goes up. People don't care how unfinished, how stupid this stuff is. People want to buy the hype. People want to know that, you know, oh, in 10 years the metaverse is going to be... People want to buy the hype. We want the price to go up. Understand that's, you know... Richard Hart, no, I love Richard Hart, and he might be correct about metaverse, and I still think that metaverse, you know, it's very early stages. I mean, if you just look at it, just like crap. But you know, it probably has like 10 years, you know, to get developed really nicely, and we get something, you know, decent. But the pump for the metaverse is gonna be legit, guys. It's gonna be legit. In a few years, the names will become just as long and complex as the actual ETH address. Yeah, so after .eth names, there will be .trx names, then .everything, you know. But you see, you know, everything started with .com names. You know, this .com, this that .com, you know, and there was also a couple of others. But right now you got like 50,000 different, you know, .io, .no, you know, for every country, .pl, .club, .party, .news, .tv, or you know, they're gonna. But what is the most valuable? There is .com names like CNN.com, right? In the Western world, right? CNN.com, you know, BBC.com, you know, DiscoveryChannel.com, you know, it's .com, it's not DiscoveryChannel.io. You understand? So this, I think, .eth is gonna, you know, persist there for a long time. I think .eth is gonna be like something like .com. So it's okay to have the name. So you know, you're not very early, but you're not late either. So I'm saying this now because, you know, get the name, guys, get the name. Or you can just copy paste. Yeah, you can just copy paste, but you know, if your buddy is sitting next to you on the phone, you have your phone on you, you can just say, just tell me, you know, your name.eth, and he can send you money, you know. I have the central plan on Cardano, so I'm already ready for the future of finance. Is there a Cardano name service? I didn't know that. Cardano name service. CNS, Cardano name service. If you open this. Oh, there is Cardano name service as well. CNS. By CNS. Cardano name service. Other domains. Is this one? On a domain of Cardano blockchain. So you see, even Cardano is gonna have probably CNS, right? So it's gonna be something like, you know, the late adopter.era or something like that. Maybe. I don't know, but they have the Cardano name service possibility. I must human friendly address. Yeah, human friendly. So if you want to have Cardano handle, yeah, Cardano handle. So I don't know if it's gonna be like you know, name.era or name.cardano. What's gonna be like? Vault restrict withdrawal. Yeah, there is also another right now. Vault, something called Vault is restricting withdrawals as well. Keep on the chat where to go to the .eth address. Yeah, just, you know, ens.domains. Are you using a Brave browser? I'm a friend with the founder. Nah, yeah, I'm using Brave. I'm using actually Chrome browser, but I'm using Brave browser just, you know, just for the stream. Just hashtag other handle is the service. I don't know. Unstoppable domains is a good one. Bitcoin.crypto. Yeah, but crypto Rust, we are not talking about domains. We are not talking about the web domains. We are talking about Web3. How are you gonna call it? Domain service, like a wallet, domain service. You cannot have your wallet on a .bitcoin or .crypto. I think I think George always shield Bitcoin. There's Solana one as well, I think. Yeah, so these name services are definitely big things. So, you know, get all the names you can get if you want to have, you know, your name on Solana or Cardano. Right now, Ethereum is big. Ethereum is not going anywhere. Everybody's getting the ETH name, right? Everybody's getting, you just saw that, you know, Vitalik has one, guy.eth, guy has one, you know, the guy, coin bureau, you see guy.eth, and there, you know, trader guy.eth, parabolic guy.eth, you know, they got these .eth names, right? And it makes everything so easier. Instead of putting your, you know, this is my wallet, donations go here, you know, just send everything to, you know, the late adopter.eth, right? There is more to be done there. You have to add wallets, you have to add this, you have to add that, you know, so you can figure that out. But, you know, the thing is, buy the name, guys, buy the name. Get your name today before it goes out, you know, because you're gonna get your LX07834 if you don't do it. So there is that. Been watching more I have. I like the way you switch it up, learning how to trade. Good. We just talk about everything that's actually. XRP is breaking out of the descending wedge on 30 minutes. XRP went down to the bottom down here. There was also a triangle up here that actually went down to. It's still not breaking this towards. It went down here to the bottom. I was actually looking at it and it bounced nicely up here. I think it's gonna happen very soon. So guys, yeah, the last news right now is the Volt thing as well. There is another one that's biting the dust. There is another one that's biting the dust. Konski says something, I don't know. What is it? Home. There will be a show today. I'm announcing a new duo for the Sniper Show. All shows will no longer be just me. I will have a partner in crime and I think we're going to love it. Duo. Nice, nice. Do you know who Duo is? It's me, guys. It's me. Me and Sheldon together. We're gonna be the duo on Sheldon's Sniper stream. Nah, just kidding. But I wish it were. Qcoin restricting drone. Nah, man, they are not. They're just FUD. Everyone remember Casta. Fun fact. There is this guy. Let's go to this guy. So there is the biggest news right now is that where is it? Volt suspends trading deposit and withdrawal, citing current market conditions. So Volt is going under the you know, Volt is having problems as well. With crypto. So these guys are gonna, but you can see that, you know, it's these small guys that are having problems, guys. Small guys. Qcoin is not going anywhere. You versus Sheldon will be the shadow duel. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take a break right now. I'm gonna come back in. Well, we can still see what we are expecting on the 4-minute time frame up, 4-hourly time frame up here. Maybe that it will pull back a little bit more in the next. Let's see here. 3 minutes left. Maybe it pulls a little bit back more, and you're gonna get the doji on the bottom. It's gonna get very interesting. It's gonna get very interesting. Anyways, guys, I'm very bullish today, so we're gonna see how that actually plays. Guys, we had actually big screen all the time, man. We should have small face. Big screen is face today. Feels like old days. Old days. I was also always switching between the big face and the small face. I'm sorry about big face, but you know, I didn't shower and stuff like that. Okay guys, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way off if you got anything of value from this this video. Get great, ready to bounce, and I'll see you a little bit later today. Okay guys, bye bye.
Random rewards are so sweet, honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire, I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. control, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy.